testing. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Can you guys hear me? Do you guys remember the sound of my voice? Hello! Yo, thank you. Oh my god, Lord, thank you for the gifted to Pyro Salamander. We hear you loud and clear. Missed you. I missed you guys. What do you mean? Who are you? Huh? What the fox? What the hell? Man, who is this? You guys not? Has it really been that long? Is that the screeching tones of a spirit? Okay, first of all, I screech? You guys, is that what you guys think what I'm saying is? It's screeching? Lord, thank you for the videos. It's all about the melody, the voice in the caves. I can't believe she's real again. I've always been real. We all lack object permanence. Oh, man. What the heck? Do I have to like re-debut? Do I have to take another 3 years to debut for you guys all over again? Banshee Yuzi makes an appearance. I've been here the whole time. Okay? I can't believe we lost Yuzi in that bus accident. I can still hear her voice sometimes. Guys, the accident was 10 years ago. You gotta let it go. You have to let me go. Chibi Yuzi debut doko. You know, if I ever have the money for a chibi model, then sure. Is chat calling Yuzi a mandrake? At least do I have the healing properties of a mandrake? Oh my goodness. Okay, yeah, get you to Nomad! What the fuck? Thank you for the 5 gifted to the community. Guys, please, as always, wait, I haven't said this in so long. Please use the emotes for what? For good! Not for evil, for good! Oh my god, I haven't said that in so long. No! For good, Pie! For good! You mean the Chloe book? Oh my god, don't remind me. That still hurts me to this day. Some gift snubbing to welcome back. Oh yeah, happy September, guys. I told you, September is a thing. I think gift subs are discounted, or subs in general are discounted. So, happy September. Pie, thank you for the oh my god, I've been honored with the great Pie Prime gift sub. Please, Pie, please use them for good, not evil. If anything, okay, today should be a day where we use the emotes for, if there has to be any day you use the emotes for good and not for evil, let it be this day. Because today, guys, today we are honoring both a happy occasion that I'm back, but also a very somber one. Hold on, we're gonna cut the music. We're gonna cut the music real quick. Thank you for the biddies, Kuma. This is my first stream, but I literally don't remember who you are. I think you followed you after a single YouTube short. Honestly, welcome in, Helmet Man. But if you followed me for any of my shorts, I am I am so sorry. All of them are cursed. I swear, not all of them. I'm not always that cursed. And for those of you who are like only Twitch viewers and you have no idea what I'm talking about, good. Let it stay that way. let it be that way. Okay? Do not worry. You aren't missing much. Oh, I usually follow because of curse. God damn it. Well, okay, oh my god. I have to talk about something that happened over the weekend because that was cursed and people are judging me for it. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. Turn back the music because I refuse to taint the what I was gonna say with cursed shit. So you know what? Okay. Welcome to the church of... We are not a cult. Okay, listen here. For legal purposes, we are not a cult. I know cults usually state that they're not a cult, but genuinely, I am not here setting out on the internet in this corner to, like, you know. So we okay, we cannot claim we are non-profit either. We have to have proper licensure for that. Taxing, okay. No, I'm not tax. Guys, I'm a good citizen. I pay my taxes, okay? I do not purposefully evade. Dear U.S. government, I have paid my taxes for this year, and I will pay my taxes for the next year. I am not evading taxes in any way, shape, or form, regardless of the fact that I am A streamer, and B, a VTuber. So just, it's, you know, I do not purposely. I try not to in general. Awesome. Thank you for the tier 1. Please use the emotes for good and not evil. Yuzii pays taxes, therefore not a cult. See, thank you. I follow your. Thank you for your logic. I see someone here is speaking logic and good reasoning. But anyway, listen. Okay, guys, listen. I feel like I had a moment of introspection this weekend because listen. My friends, some of them you guys have seen, they have been on the stream or in the chat in some way, shape, or form. Thank you for the stretch, Zarian. They've been in the chat in some way, shape, or form. Now listen, my friends thank you for the posture check, tend to educate me in a lot of things when it comes to internet things or cursed shit or like knowledge that I need to survive in this day and age, because apparently I've been just a very sheltered person for a lot of my life. Apparently. I don't think so, but apparently I am. Also, I just don't get a lot of the old memes, and every time I tell you guys I don't get older memes, all of you guys take collective psychic damage for some reason. And I'm literally not trying to call everyone out in chat, okay? But there are some memes I just don't understand because they were before my time. I know, bounce on it, Dio. That's not old. That's not, if anything, that's kind of recent, isn't it? Also, let me just make sure I have enabled. Okay, also, I've allowed you guys to speak there before anyone says anything. So look. Sometimes it's not psychic damage. What is it? Lord, thank you for the breeze. Can we hold hands in mutual agreement of not understanding each other's memes? Like, I'm an old man who doesn't get new memes, which is why is Skibbity Riz maxing funny? Well, isn't Skibbity Riz old now? I thought that's old now. Is that okay? Am I allowed to say that? It's like, okay, it's not old, it's like tiring out. You know? Age is relative. We've moved on to Matcha Labubu raves in Bali. Okay, I don't know about that. I'm not a super Labubu fan. Speaking of a super Labubu fan, Oz! Wait, can I get a shout out for Oz, please? Hey, you guys want to know one of my homies who just debuted and has a sick-ass model? Look at him! Points at chat. About time. Okay, I was moving. Okay, listen. I was fighting. I was sweating. I was bleeding out my sides trying to, like, fix the internet. I found out that motherboards, not all motherboards can connect to Wi-Fi, and mine was one of them. I had to army crawl through my attic okay, to drop down an Ethernet cable into my garage so I can hook up the internet cable into this dusty box filled with cobwebs so I can get internet so I can stream for you guys. Never, ever think that I don't love you guys enough that I crawl through cobwebs. Oh my gosh. Oh no, did I give chat psychic damage? Okay, at least some of you guys at least have not been around when I accidentally said that some of you guys are like from the 1900s. Which, again, I want to state, that is technically true. You guys, it is technically true. And yet, a lot of you guys booed me. But I'm right! Nana, thank you for the tier 1. That's why you are the people's champ, my goat. Yeah! Never think that I don't love you guys enough that I would crawl through an attic space to get sweet, succulent internet so I can stream to you guys. Yuzi, if you go to Offkai next year, I'm giving you my USB wireless card. I would love to go to Offkai. I'm actually actively trying to save for it right now because it's in like a little less than a year, right? I think we have like 10 months-ish before the next Offkai, and I really want to go. A succulent internet. Oh my god, Helmet, I just learned what that meme is, like succulent Chinese. I learned that like 2 months ago. That's new to me. I know that reference. Yuzimii stole my bandwidth because she cares. I do. Give me all your bandwidth so that I can optimally like have like amazing upload and download speed. I don't know how internet connectivity works. I just plugged in wires. I just really didn't think too hard on it. Succulent and my penis. Okay, wait, okay, not that. Okay, hold on. That's a horrible segue. Segue? Sug my balls. Okay, anyway. Okay, listen. That is a bad but still relevant segue to what I was trying to. And you know what? I'm just gonna. Okay, listen. What was I saying? Some of my friends are currently in chat right now. Okay, my friends educate me often about the latest and greatest in internet culture or internet history. Okay, because I need to be educated. And sometimes because I forget, or I just don't know, or it's before my time. What was I going with this? Oh, it's because I recently learned something, and then I shared it with the class my learning, and then all of a sudden my friends are upset at me. Have you changed something in your setup? Your sound is more louder now, easier to listen without boosting your volume. It's because I increased the volume. I was just like, you know what, fuck it. If people need to lower me, that's probably better than people maxing out their volume. No, okay. Soki, shut up. Okay, listen. I was educated, not by any of my friends, but I just came across it on the internet. Wait, no, that sounds bad. I wasn't like actively Googling for this. I just came across it on like someone in a YouTube video mentioned it in passing, and then explained it to their friend group, and I was like, wow, I have learned by osmosis. It's okay. In my defense, it kind of is educational. Well, I don't know how educational it is because I don't really know if it's actually helpful or not. But it's about how you can efficiently or no, well, not everyone can do this, but if people have the right anatomy for it, it's how it's for the people who have a penis. It it's about how people who have penises, peni, can piss more effectively. it's so okay, listen. I learned this against my will. Okay? And so now I am educating the class about this. Okay? So, okay, listen. listen. So apparently, according to this individual, in order to really empty your bladder, you know, your balls, because everyone knows piss is stored in the balls. In order to my favorite piss-centric streamer, stop it! Okay. Okay. So apparently to fully empty the way to empty it completely to 100%, it's like 100% run, like to like be a total completionist, okay, about it, there is an area that you can add pressure to completely empty yourself. And essentially I learned that the term for this area is called the gooch. so the technique is called the gooch press. So I learned this against my will, and before anyone says you could have clicked off listen, it was one of those things where like you were just staring and watching the car accident happen in slow motion. It's like you couldn't look away. You just kind of you like, it was just that horrific. Oh my gosh. What do you, KO, stop. What do you mean it's so much easier to squeegee it out? I mean, listen, I don't have that anatomy, so what do I know? Okay, maybe we need to consult an actual urologist for this. But like, listen, everyone, no. I'm talking about like everyone has a gooch. I thought it was only a gooch if there was a ball sack at the end of one end of the, you know what, like, you know, the runway, the fleshy fun bridge, as it was also called. I don't know. It was within the discussion of like whether or not it's like all I'm saying is okay, usually if I were to, okay, for those of you who are new to stream, usually what I would do is if I was trying to convince chat of a topic, I would draw a diagram. However, I will not be drawing a diagram for this because I think I will get banned off of Twitch. Thank you for the like, Lord. So listen, I brought this before my friends, and they were all very collectively very upset with me. And here I was thinking that they would appreciate the knowledge that I brought to the table and my ardent curiosity, okay, and sense of exploration and discovery. And lo and behold, when other people do it, it's fine. But when I do it, everyone loses their minds. that's what I'm saying. So anyway, so I learned that against my will. And that was the horrific segue I wanted to use. And now I want to talk about a more serious topic, but like now I feel like, how do I go from this to like a more serious topic when I know at the end of the day, when I upload this VOD to YouTube sometimes does automatic chapter generators and timestamp generators for my VODs. All it's gonna do instead is just going to label, it's gonna do it again where it just labels this portion of stream in giant capital letters once more. Piss talk. I actually do not have a piss kink. I am, okay, believe it or not, I have a biomedical degree. So talking about bodily functions and fluids has been so clinical, is like so like whatever when it comes to me, that I do not care for it, because it's like, one, it is unserious talk because I'm so used to. Do you know how many times I have to talk to patients about their bodily fluids and bowel movements? I have gotten so over that. No, I'm sorry. If you were expecting anything, Against my will explicitly goes out of her way to spread piss and gooch knowledge. Listen. I just think, didn't for those of you who were at my debut and saw my lore video, you guys should have known that, listen, knowledge, to some people, knowledge is joy. And sometimes happiness is best when shared. So, by the transitive property, I don't really know what the transitive property is, but if I recall it, it's something like this. It's like if A equals B and B equals C, that means A also equals C. By the transitive property, I'm doing my job as the guardian spirit of joy. Task successful. Okay? This is approaching even my limit of curseness. Listen, I feel like I've said worse by accident. I don't do this on purpose, okay? But there you go. Happy Tuesday, guys. This is Yuzi talk. when I talk to you about all kinds of random bullshit that I've been through. Oh, speaking of random bullshit, for those of you who are in the Discord server, I've made big announcements aside the fact that I'm back. Streams up and running as per usual. We're doing some changes to community nights. We're not having one this week, but we're having one next week. And for those of you who have no idea what I'm talking about, community nights are nights in the Discord where we gather together and play games. Most of the time, it's been Final Fantasy XIV. However, I believe next week we're gonna be doing something fun for the whole, well, not for the whole family, because I can't guarantee that. And also, you guys just listen to me talk about bodily fluids and functions for the last 15 minutes. Do you really think this is family friendly? It's not. I'm gonna be having some wild dreams tonight. Get some huggies, man. I don't know. In case, prepare a diaper. Anyway, we're gonna be doing some fun stuff next week for community night. But that being said, guys, we're entering spoopy month prep. I know it's but Yuzi, it's September. Okay, well, welcome to the official countdown to Spooky Ween. Okay, I've never been more excited. Okay, listen, I have never been a Halloween kind of girl. Until recently. I just like the idea of fun thematic festivities. Okay, no, it's not Christmas time. I don't care. I don't care. If I hear Mariah Carey before December 1st, I'm going to lose it. I don't care. If I hear shopping malls start even a day early, Mariah Carey is officially unfrosted. It's December 1st. No, you need to wait until November is over before you start a Christmas countdown. I really miss the mandatory yap. Yeah, I have a government mandated yap session every stream, or else I die. This is true. The doctor said so. I have a little prescription, okay? And don't ask to see it because that's gonna break HIPAA. All right. Anyway, so there is that. Also, speaking of changing things up, we are entering, for those of you who play Final Fantasy XIV, I'm going to be continuing doing Endwalker cleanup. I asked the sub-only section of the Discord already about some things that we can do to really tie up Endwalker. So today, we're going to be doing the Rising event, Hildebrand. We're going to be also be doing, not today, but variant dungeon runs. I'm finally going to look at my island sanctuary. I'm going to be playing Animal Crossing on Final Fantasy XIV. And the Aether side quests, because I still can't fly in some areas. Final Fan Wussy, don't worry about it. Hey, go play the critically. I need to put myself in a timeout corner right now. I'm just gonna fucking, Okay, it's fine. Can I have a redo? The critically acclaimed Final Fantasy XIV, the A+ MMORPG. Okay. I hope you give me good dreams. I hope I give you good dreams too. Good night, Helmet. Good night, good night, good night. Don't worry about it. Alrighty, what did you walk into? Actually, exactly what your name kind of stands for, Chaos. Guys, it's been a week. Our streamer's a bit rusty. Listen. Oh my god, speaking of rusties. Hey, guys, Cars is up and running in the movie poll. I can't believe. I think right now, at some point, Cars was tied with 5 centimeters per second. Do you know how insane that matchup is for movie night on Sunday? Anyway, what was I saying? I'm planning on tackling a few other games while we're doing Endwalker cleanup, because I just thought I want some more good story on top of good story. So what if I, guys, thoughts on press 1 in chat if you would be excited to see me play some Expedition 33 Claire Obscure in the upcoming weeks. Press 1 in chat if you would be very excited to see me don a beret and have un baguette in hand for some Expedition 33 Claire Obscure. Torn between 1 and don't want to get spoiled. Well, here's the thing. I have been conflicted about this because I think it has been enough time where I have given myself enough room to allow people to play Expedition, but I understand there are many people like me who still haven't touched the thing. So here's the thing. If you don't want to be spoiled, do not worry. There's going to be other streams that are not going to be Claire Obscure that you will enjoy. And the VODs will always be there for you guys if you ever guys want to watch me. So our Polyglot streamer is about to pick up French. Dude, don't even get me started. I tried learning French and it pissed me the fuck off. Because, okay, sorry, not to get into a tangent, but what do you mean that for nouns, most nouns, the plural is pronounced the exact same way as the singular, regardless of how many letters. Okay, tell me why. You guys want to know how bird is spelled in French? This pissed me the fuck off. Bird in French. Bird is spelled O-I-S-E-A-O. That's 5 vowels, one consonant. And do you know how it's pronounced? How bird is pronounced in French, their word, with the 5 vowels and 1 consonant? All those vowels. And it's pronounced oiseau. Okay. I was already pissed off. And do you want to know what the plural of birds is spelled in French? The plural? It's spelled O-I-S-E-A-U-X. There's an X at the end of it. Okay. We added one more consonant. You want to know how it's pronounced? The plural of oiseau? It is pronounced oiseau. Okay. And don't get me started on the counting system. But if I want to be fully immersed and I must learn French well, je m'appelle Yuzi. Comment ça va? Oui, oui, hon. Baguette. Okay. Yuzi, you have 2 number systems to use in Korean. How can French be worse? It's because, okay, here's the thing. Korean number system is easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Numbers after 10 usually is 10 plus 1. 10 plus 2. Okay? And you just keep on going for the most part. So, but the French counting system, I think it's like you do it by 20s? Okay, KO is right. That's how it mostly works in French until you get to some really odd numbers. At a certain point, and then you start counting by 20s, I think. Yeah, 80 is 420. Nice. Blaze it. Anyway, so I maybe starting Claire Obscure, and some variety to give you guys a sneak peek, for October. I'll be bringing back the react streams slowly, but I suggest some of you guys brush up on your Greek mythology. Let's just say. I don't know if Nomad is in chat, but some of you guys have been waiting for this. I would advise some of you guys brush up on some Greek mythology. Prepare yourselves on a very long journey, some may say. It won't be, 20 long years, but it'll be quite a lengthy one. Oh my goodness. Guys, we've been cooking. We have been cooking with the content. Okay? I have never been more excited in my life that I'm back to streaming. Oh my gosh. Anyway. It's good. It's so good to be back. You have no fucking idea. But that was a solid clap. Good clap. You guys ever had a solid? Have you guys ever had like the most solid? Like it's just thunderous. It reverberates. It echoes. Holy shit. If I can get 2 weeks notice so I can just take the day off, I don't have to sneak it out. Okay, I'll try to give you guys a heads up. Rolled a legendary 10 out of 10 clap exactly. But speaking of legendary, listen, I need to address this before we do anything. Before we start, okay, for heads up, guys, today we're doing the Rising event in Hildebrand in Final Fantasy 14, but this is gonna be not 14 related, but it's still kind of serious. As some of you guys know, I play a lot of games. In fact, I still think I'm not a Final Fantasy 14 streamer. I genuinely think so, because one of my most beloved games currently is still Uma Musume Pretty Derby. And as some of you guys know, some of my favorite horses are Tokai Teo and also uh Haru Urara. It was shared in the Discord today if you guys didn't know, and if you guys didn't know, I'm sorry to be the bearer of the most sad of news, is that the lovely and beloved Haru Urara has passed. Has passed. And if today was an Uma Musume day, it would be a totally different story. But I know a lot of us do play Haru Urara in Uma Musume a lot. She is our daughter. She is best girl. She is the spirit of persistence, resilience, and never giving up and having joy, even if it's not by the world standards. At the end of the day, she may not have won many, many medals, but she has won our hearts. So, and I just felt like it wouldn't make sense that such an object, a horse of great joy who has passed, it doesn't make sense if I didn't have a chance to honor her, me, a spirit of joy as well. And I know a lot of us do play this game, and it means a lot to us, to some of us. She did want to race the retirement race, but ultimately she is an ultimate winner in our hearts, regardless of the number of medals she may have earned. So a moment of silence, if you will, and can we have some Harureshis in chat, please? Haru, thank you for being a symbol of great joy, resilience, and determination in spite of the odds. Thank you for racing hard and trying your best. May you eat so much sweet ryegrass in that big field up in the big sky. And may we win many, many career races in Uma Musume in your honor, and may your name never be forgotten. 07 to the realest one out there. All right. That being said, let us always be sure to remember to celebrate our personal victories, big or small, even if they may not be wins considered by the world, by the rest of the world, and the rest of society. All right? Okie dokie. Okay, how do I... There we go. She had the most fun of any horse, she's the real winner. She had the most fun in spite of the like the number of accolades she may or may not have won. That's why I like her. All the horses in Uma Musume are amazing, but I think for a lot of us, Haru spoke very specifically to to a part of ourselves that may not feel like a winner in every aspect of life. At least that's how I treated it for myself. And I hope, regardless of what happens in life, even on the days where you personally may not feel like the biggest winner, as long as you tried your best, as long as you have fun, you know, sometimes that's all that matters. That's all it takes, you know? Alrighty. Alrighty. Okay. I have a question because it's been a minute for a lot of us. Did I have to do a lore board for last time we did Final Fantasy? Like is like how long has it been? I do not remember. Hold on. Also, I should probably hydrate. I yapped for so long for so much. Also, I realize you guys still can't hear any of the desktop. There we go. Now you guys can hear the music. You were doing MSQ, so there was a board. Oh, we need to do the board. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. It's been 1,000,000 years. Hold on, let me pull up. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Also, don't mind me being in crafter gear right now. Guys, look! I've been craft maxing. Don't ask me about my inventory because we're not talking about that right now. I have been craft maxing. Don't stop, Ark. The board better not be corrupted. Okay. Let's see. Last time you streamed, I believe you were going to board 6.5. Yeah, there was a little bit of an uproar. Okay, moment of truth. Is the file corrupted? No, we're good, but holy fuck. All right, hold on. Okay. This is gonna be interesting. Guys, what happens when I don't really understand my own insanity board? I didn't promise anything. You guys are getting... Hold on, I'm gonna... Oop, there you guys see me doubled. Moving this. Alrighty. There is some logic here. Where did we leave off? I remember we went into the moon hole, and in the moon hole, we went into the other moon hole. I know this. Maybe. Okay, wait. I know what happened. Okay, hold on. Let me get the tablet. I can do this! Do you guys believe in me? Don't answer that. Luckily, I unboxed my tablet from my packing boxes. My card, all my, you know, I'm currently surrounded by cardboard boxes at the current moment. This is a mess. Very much so. Okay. All right. We're going to plug this. Ooh, let us not kick my router. Guys, I moved my router to my room. Everything's a mess. It's right in kicking proximity. I need a better location soon. Hold on. Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay. All right. I hope the move wasn't too stressful. It honestly wasn't as bad as I thought it was. I think me figuring out internet was a little bit more hectic for me because at the end of the day, like, I don't need a lot of like things. What do I need? I need clean clothes and just make sure I have like all my like hygiene, health products out. And then my most important thing is obviously my setup. Not for the gaming purposes or the streaming purposes, but like, you know, I'm a graphic designer. I do my work on my computer. And if I have those three things, I think I'll be fine. Okay. So, we're gonna do a side-by-side. Also, guys, I realize that sometimes the mandatory yap session does bite me in the ass because when I'm trying to review something from one of my VODs, I'm like, wow, I really do talk an hour and a half before I get to the game. Ah, well. Who allowed me to do this? Not me. Yes, it is in fact all me. Okay. Okay. So. What happens is that we essentially go through, remember, we got light from the first, we pierced a hole through the shadow shield, the darkness shield that was surrounding Zeromus. We made a hole, we went into it, and we are now standing, like trying to get to Zeromus. And we encounter Golbez, who is not Golbez, is actually Durante, Golbez's bestie. Or the historians will say that they were roommates or whatnot. And he is trying to actively stop us from getting to Zeromus. Now, obviously, our friends are like, make a pathway to him. Hello, Tato, thank you for the tier 3 sub. Please use the emotes for good and not evil. But our besties, our friends, everyone's like, no, we'll keep him away. You go, because Durante Golbez did a really fucked up thing, and he brought, quote unquote, brought back. I love how I'm explaining this, but I'm not drawing anything. Durante, like, brought back all of the essentially all of the archfiends. It's tighter. Durante brought back they're like shadows of archfiends. I tried spelling fiends. Shadows of the archfiends, and through the power of friendship, we unalive them through the power of friendship. And then we had like a big character growth part because Zero also was like, yeah, she's our friend. And I was just like, hee, yeah, Zero, that's our girl. Okay, time for me to draw everyone very poorly. Hat. I still don't know how to draw Zero's hat. This is the best I've got. Zero and Ishtola. Ishtola. Why did I give Ishtola a yaoi chin? Hold on. Excuse me. I don't know why Ishtola has a yaoi chin. I really don't. It's been a minute since I drew anyone really poorly. I know these are supposed to be poor drawings, but still. Oh, who else was there? Vadashan, Big Shine. Varshide and it was Estinian. With stupid Estinian. His stupid whatever. With the power of friendship, we conquer the shadows of the archfiends. Oh shoot! Wait, do I have TTS enabled for this? Hold on. Wait, did it get eaten? Hold on. Wait, oh wait, I'm so sorry. Wait, where is it? Oh, god damn. Okay, hold on. He's just yapping in another... Hold on. Okay, hold on. Can I replay it? No! Greg was almost mute earlier? Really? Oh, that's not it. I may need to manually redo this. Also, in a minute, we have a 3-minute ad break coming up. This allows the next hour of stream to be ad-free for people. So, if you are in ad jail, please make sure you get up, stretch, do your thing, get some snacks, and we'll be back shortly. Otherwise, if you're with me, thank you for supporting the channel. Please use the emotes for good and not evil. And let me try to figure this out. Chat TTS. Is that be how it works?
Let's begin, shall we? Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair? There. I wonder if you can keep
Oh
up.
no, can you guys hear him?
It's as if there's a pack.
Oh no, you can't.
With Femmer's might, I rose a storm. The wind answers my call. That must have hurt. But they're not out of the fight yet.
Oh, he's
Femmer's
quiet?
power can be wielded in surprising ways. Where did that colossal thing come from? Fly true. Not bad.
Okay, there.
Not bad.
How's that?
But we've scarcely begun. Bear my biting
my
winds.
I
Still
don't
you
even.
stand. How delightful.
Okay, there we go. We're so back. We're so back. Alrighty. We continue. I'm not silencing him. I'm trying so hard to let him be your spokesperson. Alright, where do we go from here? Oh yeah, we piss off and we essentially, I thought we were gonna 1v1. I thought we were gonna 1v1, essentially Zeromas. We kind of do, but you guys help me. We have an 8v1 with Zeromas, which was honestly a really cool fight. But during it all, wait, how did Zero become Warrior of Light mode? Something happened. Something happened. I'm so happy Yuzi is back. I miss Gregathy and the Gregs. I love how you said that you're happy that I'm back because you miss all these things, not me. No, I'm kidding. Oh, true. Okay, she was trying to seal Zeromas, right? And her scythe broke. And so what ended up happening is, oh god, how am I gonna fit this? Zero. Where am I fitting this? Zero tries to seal Zeromas, and then her scythe ends up breaking. No, broken scythe. And then through the power of sheer will and belief, she becomes what she was always meant to be. Which is essentially very okay, I'm not gonna lie, was anyone else sad that she lost the hat? Was anyone else also sad? Also, I butchered her hair so badly. I'm so sorry, Zero. Boz, you're a sprout. These are spoilers. But boys. I feel like I don't think like she lost aura, but like I'm kind of sad that we have a hatless Zero now. But I'm kind of really like happy that we have a now like it's now Paladin Zero. We have Paladin Zero. It's Paladin Zero. No hat. So we have that, and also Golbez Zero, like, apparently talk no jutsu durante, so now he's good and will make reparations by trying to fix the 13th instead of condemning the source. And so it's essentially a happy ending where now the goal is that Zero is gonna stay on the Thursday on 13th to fix it, because all is not lost. There is still yet hope when people can come together. Oh, true. So when we defeated Zeromus, we were able to rescue Ajdaya. Hold on. And now we have little baby Daya. Hold on. Little baby Daya. Because we gave him Varshan, so it's like baby Daya. Baby Ajdaya plus Varshan I. So, and then we had this whole thing. So there's not gonna be any more so Vitra technically doesn't have a body to like a humanoid body, which left some people very inconsolable in the after party. So was very inconsolable in the after party of the world not going to shit once more, which was really funny in my eyes. And the after party was that Estinian was like, so where are you off to? And then we're like, I don't know, where are you going, Estini? And then we look back at him and he's just gone again. Whatever, right? And wait, did we talk about... Oh, there was one thing. Hold on, where is it? Where's the letter? Is it? Did I not write it here? Where is the letter, Cryle? Where? I don't see it. Where's baby Ajdaya? Baby Daya's right here. Did I put it on the other Endwalker Insanity board? Oh! I forgot how horrendous this was. Guys, where's Cryle's letter? I remember drawing it. Where? Drake, where's Cryle's letter? I literally drew it. I remember drawing. There it is. Oh my God. Mysterious letter. We finally get to address this. We finally get to address this. Okay. So, Cryle's letter. I recall, if I recall correctly, there were two very important things that happened in the cutscenes leading up afterwards. So wait, let me flip back to the VOD because, okay, we have, okay, let me cook. Okay, this mentioned okay, this letter was addressed to Kryle's grandfather, and it was an invitation for a potential mission in the Golden City of Taral. Guys, are we going to El Dorado? The Golden City of Taral and Ayla Wolf, welcome and thank you for the follow. And there was like okay, what confuses me was that there was like a little clover pendant. Why did I draw it upside down? I'm gonna draw it there. Clover, 4-leaf clover situation. Clover? Clover? And then oh, thank gosh he's right here. So Erenville also came back from a thing, and then we just see with him from a ship a foot. A mysterious foot. And that's all we got. That is all we got. We didn't get a voice. We didn't get nothing. It's simply just that. So I don't know what to make of this, but that's what we've got. And that should be the wrap up of 6.5. How the hell am I fitting? Actually, no, you guys said 6.55. It's just 6.55. And those aren't terribly long. We'll fit it in somewhere. We'll fit 6.55 in here somewhere. Now here's the real question. Today we're tackling, obviously, the Rising event because today's the last day. And Hildebrand. Last time, I think we have Hildebrand insanity boards. I'm actually not sure. But we have Hildebrand. I know we do have a Hildebrand insanity board. So, my question is, do we make a Hildebrand insanity board for the Endwalker Hildebrand nonsense? Is my one question. Sorry, turned off the audio so you guys wouldn't hear the Windows system noise. You're going to need 2. Don't tell me that, because now I'm scared. You're doing Hildebrand tonight? I haven't done those yet. Yeah, so we're gonna be tackling the Rising event first, which I should also wear more appropriate clothes. By the way, guys, guess what I've decided to start? I've decided to pick up both Rogue and Pugilist, I think it's called. So we're gonna see what happens. I have decided that I now want to throw hands for a job. Look at me unlocking my classes. Look and see how I'm not touching my healers. Because I'm scared of healing. as you can also see, I am also trying very hard not to touch any magic DPS. Usually this is fun, really forces you how to learn how to greet and positionals. I mean, I've been trying to be better at positionals ever since I picked up Sam and Dragoon. So, if anything, I get more chances for application. Even Viper, I've been trying to be a little bit better and more conscious of it. No blue mage? Okay. Okay, can I be for real? Maybe this is an irrational feel. There's something about blue mage that scares me. There's something about blue mage that terrifies me. I don't know. I know it's like a meme job, but just I don't know, man. I don't know. I think the last Rising event was also in Ligma Laminsa, right? Also, guys, guess what? I've learned to send my retainers on ventures. Speaking of which, I should pick up my ventures right now. Oh, that is a bright witch costume. Holy. Get view venture report. Wow, this was so helpful. Thank you. It is a giant woman. We look respectfully. I love getting fish glue. Oh wait, no, assign venture. I love getting fish glue. Okay. The Rising. I want to do the Rising as let's go Dark Knight. I feel like something about the Rising seems super appropriate. It seems sorrowful. I do remember the last Rising, they were playing Answers in the background. I remember it being really pretty sounding. Mono! Oh my god, it's... Wait, I never noticed. It's the Heidelin music. It's the intro, the character creation screen. Also, hi Mono. Bro, who's this green onion looking ass on my stream? Brother, I'm never playing Elden Ring with you ever again. It's the Wandering Minstrel! It's not like you do anyways. Man, I do want to play Night Ring with you guys today. I'm just streaming, man. Also, I just want to clean up my UI. Give me a second. Look at all my jobs right now. So many jobs. An adventurous ambition. The Wandering Minstrel is in search of inspiration. Wait, it does kind of give XP. Does it really matter if I do it in a lower class? I guess it doesn't. It's a level 15 quest and I'm level 17. I sure will siphon off some XP. Well now, if it isn't my adventurer friend Vice. It could only be a blessing from the navigator that we should meet again here and now. You see, I've been struggling to find inspiration for a new song to perform this Rising. I have a mind to speak with the locals for their tales, but for which I could use your able assistance. Might you be willing to accompany me? I am truly grateful. Sure, man, sure. Sure, Yoshi P. During the Rising, We remember those we lost in the calamity, even as we turn our attention to a brighter future. It is my hope to hear a tale that inspires one and all to look forward. Now then, there's no better place for talk in Limsa Laminsa than the Drowning Wench. Let's first seek out the barkeep, batter on, and see if he has aught of interest to share. Oh, come on! What's the harm? What's the harm? You get yourself killed! That's the harm! I ain't letting one so young sign up. Why do you want to become an adventurer so badly anyway? Richa. Oh, my kitten! There's this place I need to go to! The problem is, the Yellow Jackets won't let a child leave the city alone! But if I was an adventurer, I'd be responsible for myself. I go wherever I please, whenever I please. So please, let me sign up. It ain't that simple, lass. I've got a responsibility to those I sign up. If I let someone what's clearly unprepared head out... Wait, what? If I let someone what's clearly unprepared head out there and they end up hurt, or worse, I wouldn't be able to live it down. And don't even get me started on the damage it caused the guild's reputation. So you can forget about signing up until you're older. Much older. But it has to be now, during the Rising. Why do you have to be so responsible? Bro. It comes with age, lass. Now run along and get yourself home. Man. What was that smug-ass look? Wait a minute. Pause. Is everything well? Sorry you had to see that. Little Cub's bent on becoming an adventurer, but I said no and sent her on her way. Still, I can't help but worry. She doesn't strike me as the sort to give up easily. True that. Wouldn't surprise me a whit if she tried to sneak out anyway. I hate to impose, but do you reckon you could keep an eye on Richa? Do it myself, but I can't up and leave the tavern. The timing of the rising seems to be of the essence to the little one. Intriguing. Would you not agree? Let us ask her about that. I just think the McKittens are just adorable, if you ask me. I mean, you're dead. Now, the nearest city's exit is the Tempest Gate, over by the Aft Castle. Suggest you begin by talking to Kindrail, the sentry yonder. Oh my god, guys, it's been a minute since I read dialogue boxes. Holy shit. Adventurers? Responsible? Well, is Baderon an adventurer? No, he's more like the... He's not really an adventurer anymore. Okay, do I have all of my abilities? I do. Well, until I get grab ninja, I guess. If Richa has come through, they'll surely have seen her. The lowlands of Lenosha await you on the other side of the Tempest Gate. Have you seen a small McKitten? At Baderon's behest, you say? As it happens, a girl of that description did come through just a moment ago. She was the heels of a Makute peddler, so at a glance one might think them parent and child, but the way she kept stealing glances behind her made me suspicious. So I alerted my comrades a yo-yo outside, and I expect she stopped the little one for questioning. If you're worried, you should seek her out. Thanks for the information. We shall find your comrade at once. our tribe is more of a Ru sound. Is there like a an encyclopedia or like a guide on like the pronunciations? Because I also got shocked that Rogadin is supposed to be pronounced Rugadin. No offense, but Rogadin sounds better. Does need a form thread long ago. Oh, okay, so it's Rucha. Oh, but Rucha's kind of cute. Okay, I will be respectful. Okay, Rucha. Damn it! They saw straight through my disguise. Girlie, you're dressed like a little. You have a little sailor suit going on. I mean, technically, I have glam that's like that too. Well, now, if it ain't the good minstrel and our kindly helper. Pleased to see the two of you again. What brings you here today? So, we need to talk to this McKitten. So bad around saying after the little one. I was just about to ask her what she's up to. Rucha, was it, dearie? Even without others telling you, you ought to know it's dangerous out here. What is it that you want to do so badly you risk your life for things like this? Ugh. There's something I need to see. Doesn't matter if it's dangerous. I have to go. We understand that you have your reasons, Rucha. Even so, we cannot in good conscience allow you to wander the wilds alone. Alone, you say? So here I would make a proposal. Rather than becoming an adventurer, why not employ the services of one? Also, can I just make note of the wandering minstrel's outfit, where the green, the red, and the blue gems supposed to represent the jobs? Healer, DPS, tank. Because if so, I think that's amazing. Wait, did you guys not know? Wait, did no one think about this? I thought that... Is that a new thing? I thought you were guys gonna be like, yeah, that symbolizes the healer, DPS, and tank, and the two circles represent Aetheris and the moon, and its accompanying mood that Heidelin made or whatever, you know? It might also be because this is the first time we've seen him in the new engine. You know, we haven't had too many closes of the Wandering Minstrel, this is true. From the mouths of sprouts. I don't know what the two circles resemble, but the three gems, absolutely. Maybe the silver circles are for the crafters and gatherers. Honestly, it could be. I thought it was gonna be like Aetheris and the moon. But that would make sense, crafter gatherers. The two circles might just be the class, but that is also a very practical way of thinking about it. I'm just happy that I noticed something that some of you guys haven't yet. Anyway, rather than becoming an adventurer, why not employ the services of one? With a dependable adventurer at your side, you would be able to reach your destination safely. This, I believe, is your best option. But I don't have any money. And what adventurer would want to help a child anyway? Hello, 'tis I. Why, our friend here, of course. What are these options? Well, if you're happy with this humble vagrant, I shall be glad to provide suitable recompense in Rucha's stead. While a part of me hopes that this will lead to an inspiration for a song, above all, I feel compelled to lend a helping hand. You'll really help me? Oh, thank you so much! I'm glad it worked out for you. But as a client, there's something you need to bear in mind. That is, you've got to give the adventurer your trust. Be honest with what exactly is it you need, and she'll be able to help you all the better. The place I want to go to is a lighthouse here in Lower Lenosha. It's named for one of the 12. I had a rumor from a kid in town, you see. He told me that ghosts appeared there during the Rising. They're supposedly lighthouse keepers who died in the Calamity, and they spirit children away to the realm of the dead. But that's gotta be nonsense, and I want to prove it! Oh, the two lighthouses in the area, Ocean's Torch is the only one as civilians can still get to. Don't call Iran nothing about ghosts, though. Ocean's Torch! We've met Ocean earlier. Can't help but be curious, so I'll come along. Having a yellow jacket with you ought to make things easier, I reckon. That's outside of a skirmish anyway. Being a cannoneer, I'm more at home blasting things from a distance. If we run into angry fiends on the road, they're all yours. Wait, a cannoneer would be a sick-ass job! But I guess you would have to carry a cannon around, which would be inconvenient. So, what's your name, adventurer? Vice de Soleil. I'll remember that. Thank you so much for helping me. We'll go to Ocean's Torch and we'll see if the rumors about the ghost is true. Wind up Galul Jaja. It watches your progress with great interest. Rucha is champing at the bit to set forth. Are you ready to go, Vice? As much as I would like to accompany you, someone should return to the Drowning Wench to apprise Battaron of these developments. Besides, to hear your accounts afterwards, what you've learned and felt will also bring unique inspiration. I wish you an enjoyable and insightful excursion. Bye, Yoshi P. Right. To begin with, how about we head east, not west, to Madman's Bridge? You give Rucha a chance to see the sights. The path can be steep in places, so take care you don't take a tumble now. I'll be fine, don't worry. Let the adventure begin! I wonder if we'll ever run into, wait. If we'll ever run into Derek, outside of the Alliance raid quests again. East? I thought you said west. Oh, wait, no, it's here. This is Madman's Bridge? Why is it called that? And here it is. Madman's Bridge. If you head north, you'll get to the Red Rooster stead, but our destination takes us south. A vital route for trade is the bridge, but it prowls with bandits and fiends beyond. That's why it was given its name, as a warning to younglings. Oh, there we go. Look, a river! There's some sort of strange animal. I sometimes see children out this way with their folk, but I take it you've never been. Actually, I have. It was a long time ago, though. Before my parents died in the calamity. Rucha, who's taking care of you? It's alright. I like it at the orphanage. Everyone's really nice. And I have lots of fun. That'd be Lindley and Scholes, I take it. Oh, also after another one of the 12. It's an orphanage run by the former Sanguine Siren, in case he wasn't aware. A fine place by all accounts. That's where Ruch is from. I have one of McCarn's contact her caretakers. Wouldn't do to let him think she's missing. Right then. Next we'll make for Ocean's Embrace. Up this here hill. Take it slow so you won't wear yourself out. And suddenly, things got very somber very quickly. You know he can appear in the overworld like Alpha and Omega? Ashen sighting! Though it has been a minute since I've seen Alpha. My son, where are you? I hope you are safe. And here's Ashen's embrace. My fellow Yellow Jackets patrol these parts. Lest you worry, they know I ain't on some pleasure jaunt. Whoa! So high up! This is amazing! I felt the same way when I looked out from here for the first time. This bridge was built where a tidal wave sundered the land during this calamity. The symbol of our people's determination to rise above tragedy. Miss Dorothea, that's the headmistress, said that we Laminsons work hard because we hate to lose and like what we do. What about you, Vice? Do you like being an adventurer? I wouldn't want to be anything else. Hehe, that's what I thought. When I grow up, I hope I like what I do as well. My parents like what they did, I think. When the calamity struck, they didn't run away. They were noble souls, Miss Dorothea said. She promised to tell me everything one day, but I don't know how to feel when they're gone and... can't find the words. I want to be a good client, though, so I'll think on it. Oh, God. Seems Reach has got something she needs to get off her chest. Been wanting to verify the rumor, mayhap she... but there's no use speculating. Come, let's press on. Wait, I saw him at Moonfire? I don't recall. Oh, Alpha and Omega. I thought you were talking about Ashen. I did see him. But like I mean in the like the overworld, like the normal above overworld, not in event spaces. There it is. That there is Ashen's torch. One of 2 lighthouses. Here, what are named for gods. The lighthouse keeper's a bloke named Rosny. You can ask him about ghosts and anything else you like. Wait, what's the other lighthouse name? Lighthouse keeper. So, about the reason why I want to know about the ghosts. My father and mother were lighthouse keepers, you see, but they disappeared during the calamity and were never found. Oh. When I heard the rumor, I thought that maybe, just maybe, they were the ones haunting the lighthouse. So that's why you want to prove the rumor wrong. Couldn't stand people thinking your parents were doing terrible things. But a part of me wishes that the rumor was true. Then I'd be able to talk to my parents again. There's so many things I'd like to ask them. Well, whatever the truth is, we'll find out soon. Let's keep going. I keep forgetting that, technically speaking, the calamity wasn't too long ago in this, like, in the grand scheme of this timeline. That the calamity still left behind orphans. It's not some long ago thing. God damn it. What's the second lighthouse? Oh, you could see the rising from here. Oh, it's back here? Oh, god damn it. Get over here. Oh, wait a minute, hold on. Am I gonna be okay at this level? I should be. There we go. Yeah! I am a rogue. Whoa! The sea's frozen in a splash! Amazing. This area was... Oh, this area was arted by the calamity. On top of the tidal wave washing away big swaths of land, a piece of Dalamid came crashing down yonder. They say it caused aether to gush out in the land and crystallize all at once. At that time, I was with Miss Dorothea. She was my mother's friend. She took me to a safe place. I was very little then. I didn't fully understand what was happening, but the calamity really was a frightful thing. I can't imagine how it was for father and mother. Oh, girl. Also, Zarian, thank you for the hydrate. Nope. No, the sun's coming up. Even if there aren't any ghosts. Well now, if it ain't guess, what brings you to the torch? Ghost during the rising. For all my years as a keeper, I've not seen nor heard about such things at any lighthouse I know. It's certainly the sort of place as children might believe haunted, though. Might be as someone mistook me or some laundry for a specter. So, father and mother weren't ghosts after all. Oh my god. But I must say, it's a surprise to see Ruato's little girl here. Your parents showed me the ropes when I was starting out as a keeper. They had to change Olenlin's ring yonder. Nowadays, it's on a little isle, but there used to be a stretch of land connecting it. A dangerous stretch it was. Rife with nasty beasts. You need to hire adventurers and grizzled ones at that just to deliver supplies. If you knew my parents, please tell me about them! They left me in Limsa Lominsa during the calamity, and died in the tidal wave. Why did they go out there even though it was so dangerous? What was going through their minds? I want to know. I was stationed elsewhere at the time, so I only read this in a report, but your folks did everything they could to protect Limlian's ring. Oh, was that the second lighthouse? They built a breakwater using anything and everything they had on hand. But in the end, there was no stopping such a monstrous wave. Countless souls went missing when it struck. The Maelstrom mounted search and rescue operations. I joined the effort, but I'm afraid they were never found. Know, though, that your folks didn't die in vain. By manning their lighthouse to the very end that day, they guided many vessels safely to shore and saved many lives. I see. They really were noble souls, like Miss Dorcea said. But if I could choose, I wish that they were still here. This is just a thought, but how'd you like to stay the night and hear more about your folks? It'll only be the mundane, everyday things, but what I know, I'd be glad to share with you. I'd like that. I like that very much. Aww. The calamity left so many behind. From their loved ones, at least. Man. Oh wow, we really did just spend the night just talking, huh? Good morning, Vice! Rucha! I got up early to look at the lighthouse, where my father and mother used to be. It's lit? It's lit! For the longest time, I felt as though they'd abandoned me. I wanted to see them one more time so I could ask them why they had to go. And to tell them that I miss them. I understand how you feel. In the end, there weren't any ghosts. Still, I'm glad I could learn about my parents. It made me realize that I want to become someone who helps others. Like them and like you. Aww. And a new day dawns. So thank you. Thank you for bringing me here. Aww. Oh, we're right back. Okay. Thank you so much for coming with me, both of you. You're very welcome, dearie. You can always come to me if you need anything, just no more trying to sneak out. You hear? I get her back to the orphanage. Hopefully Miss Dorothea won't be too mad at me. We wanted to report to the minstrel, I expect. In which case, a comrade of mine tells me he's at the anchor yard. I'll see to it that Rucha gets home safely, but be sure to catch the special fireworks afterwards, eh? Goodbye, little one. So cute. All right, where in the hell is the anchor yard? This way? Wah. And we do a turn. Perfect sunny weather. Alright. Where are you, Yoshi P? Welcome back, my friend. Was young Rucha able to find that which she sought? In a way, kinda. So her true purpose was to see if the ghosts were her parents who were taken by the calamity. A tale is born when someone acts in the name of another. As there are so many tales out there, it is impossible for us to know every single one. Yet a tale may occasionally find its way to those who need it most, such as that of the lighthouse keepers, whose courage and sacrifices come to guide their child years after their passing. Thank you, Vice. Not only for granting Rucha's wish, but for providing me with inspiration as well. While we wait for those special fireworks to begin, might you tell me more of your excursion? Yes, it comes to me. A verse for all who strive onwards. This day and every day. Oh? Sing us a song! What? What? We have an echo? Dog? Dog? Greetings, warrior of light. I don't remember this last year. Maybe I'm dumb. Hello. This is a world that exists outside your reality. Could it be a dream? A flight of fancy conjured by your weary mind? Perhaps, or perhaps not. Oh! It's legit! Naoki Yoshida-san! 'Tis a pleasure to meet you again. As I have in the past, I have beckoned you here that I might express my gratitude. For long years, we have walked together with you on this grand adventure. It is a never-ending journey, one that shall continue tomorrow as surely as it does today, the most natural of things. Along the way, I have endeavored to keep my gaze firmly fixed upon the future. Of late, however, I've been keenly reminded that we must occasionally look back upon the path we walked, that we might remember the lessons learned. In the course of our adventures, it seems that I too have grown. to learn from successes and failures both, and forge ahead with humility and sincerity. Oh God. This is what I had resolved to do at Journey's beginning, and I resolved to do so anew. Nothing would please us more than to continue having you at our side on the road ahead. And I pray that upon this journey of life that we have the honor to share, the light of the crystal shall ever shine. Now, the time has come for this vision to end. Time for your eyes to open from this waking dream. This world shall yet endure, and as we continue to make our way, I pray that we shall have the occasion to meet again. Till that day, I wish you the happiest of journeys. Fare you well. Why am I tearing up? Shut up! I am... Oh God. Oh my God. Most happenings in our lives have no bearing on the fate of the world. More often than not, they go unobserved and unremarked. But you, my friend, gather up such forgotten tales and see them delivered. In so doing, you bring joy. And as a token of my gratitude, I dedicate to you this song, a song of journeys fulfilling. As the fireworks in gleaming gold the sun does rise, the boundless sky it calls, in silver pale the path of men, a white and endless pall. So far away the guiding light that you do now espy, the flames of life their warmth impart to comfort and inspire. Take heart, my friend, for here we stand, and so we shall remain. Your destinations reach you shall, by memories refrain. I have no doubt that you, Rucha and Ayoyo, shall give rise to a great many more tales. Your tales in particular may be more varied than those of others. There may be times when you face great hardship, and the weight is more than you can bear. In such a time, I bid you remember this. No matter how great your burdens, the tales that you have gathered shall ever be your strength, a beacon to light your way in the darkness. Thank you, Yoshi P. Thank you for the 14 team for making an amazing game and continuing to do so. I hate you all for making me cry on a random ass Tuesday, but alright, I guess. Whatever. I'm fine. Man. It would have been really cute if this was just the 12. Many take to the road in solemn reflection. Should you have the time to spare, mayhap you would like to do the same. Do I recognize anyone? Also, in 30 seconds, we'll be at the top of the hour, our 3-minute ad break to allow the rest of the hour to be ad-free. This is a great time to stretch, take some deep breaths, grab some water, grab some snacks, and we'll be right back. And we will probably start the Hildebrand quest after this. Yeah, I'll see you on the other side. Take a lap around the Out Castle. Yep. A lap around the Aft Castle. I didn't really see a lot of NPCs, so hold on. I want to know who's our guest and we're gonna be doing the Endwalker ones. Are there any rising vendor? Naimea Potpourri. Grab some Reborn Red if you haven't. Wait, why? I feel like Realm Reborn Red. I have so many of it. I have so much of it. I have like 200 of it. Oh, this is 1.0 Minfilia? Oh my gosh. The way she's dressed reminds me of Lise. She has lung boobs. Oh goodness. Well, boobs are usually over the lungs, so I can forgive that. Do I recognize anyone? Have these people always been here? Oh, the blonde cat boy was from an earlier Rising event. I see. Let's see. Is there... I guess... Can continue. Wait, are there people on the benches? I want to see. Also, I was so close to a level up from those quests. God damn it. People on the benches? Do not recognize anyone. Oh! Oh my gosh! You're just like your ma, you know that? Aww. Rucha. Man. I do miss listening and hearing answers, though, from the last Rising event. I do recall seeing, like, the Yoshi P thing, but I just remembered it once I saw his face again. I got so badly jump scared. Galul Jaja. We're not going to talk about my inventory right now. Not doing it. Not today. I don't care. I have been craft maxing. Also, is it safe to say that I pick up the Hildebrand quest in Charlian? Old Charlian? Old Skibbity? That's crafting. Oh, god damn it. Stavner? Okay, Ilsa. Oh! Terral! We are dawn trailing. We are dawn trailing. I see. I am perceiving. Alrighty. Okay. Where you guys said Thavnir in Thavnir, Radzadhan, recommendations. No, the sleeping gentleman. Something tells me. No, excitable youth. Is this it? The last time, was it Stormblood? We also started the Hildebrand quest with a Lalafell. Also, while... Wait, did the ads already run? Am I dumb? They may have. Oh, ow, sorry. I'm cracking open a goldfish bag. Alright. Welcome back, guys. Alright, Azaran, when you really... Time flies! I did not know it took me 3 whole minutes. Alright. Let's do this. PT! Thank you for... Holy shit! Thank you for the 20 months of subs, man! Please use the emotes for good and not evil, question mark? Smiles? Pretty, please? Also, what on earth is this? Is he dead again? Is he? Did he die once more? Oh yeah, bye. I don't. It's okay if you need to go if you don't want to be spoiled. Don't worry about it. Me proceeds to be worried about it. The pungent Lalafell can scarcely contain his... The pungent! Hello? Oh, I should probably wait, switch over to, what am I doing? 81, warrior. Just do this via warrior. I don't think it matters. Oh, this is the same Lalafell! Wait, I know you! We met in Kugane! You're that stone cold killer. I asked to look after the love of my life. Okay, first of all, buddy, you are a stalker, and Nashu is not the love of your life. What's that look for? Surely you haven't forgotten me. You and me, we had a moment. A connection. Not like the one I've got with her, of course, but I know I left an impression. Oh my god, this is the closest to an expletive I can say. What is this? Frankly, considering how many blows to the head I've taken, I'm lucky I haven't forgotten my own name. You know, someone should we should get a brain scan in Eorzea if they allow for that. Yeah, the creepy little bastard smells like cheese and followed Nashu to Kugane after stalking her over 5 years. Hey, there's nothing creepy about my love. As pure as the pristine waters of a forest stream. A fair point about the cheese stink, though. It's weird. But enough about me. This is about Miss Nashu. Ever since she got sucked into that weird portal back east. Oh, that's right, that happened. I've been scouring the world for any sign of her. I was this close to giving up, but then huzzah! I found her here in Radzadhan. Normally, I'd be happy to get back to playing the silent, invisible guardian, but he seems pretty happy distressed by the plight of our inspector friend. He's here too, but laid up and showing no signs of waking up anytime soon. My Nashu has been fashioning all sorts of medicines in hope of rousing him, but to no avail. I mean, I couldn't care less if he kicked the bucket, but I hate seeing her like this. She's liable to work herself to death. I don't want to help this guy. So what say you? Will you deliver my dearest Nashu from her plight? You'll fight her over at the High Crucible, no doubt slaving over an alembic. And with that, I'll get back to cheering her on from the shadows. You too, I guess. Now, go. Quickly, save my beloved. Stop calling her that. I don't want to work with this guy, but yes, we do like Nashu. It's just... Oh, I can just go straight. Hello? Look around before I talk to NPCs. You might find the cheese fucker. Can I target him and just fell cleave? You! And that should do it. Now to take this medicine and... Oh? Poor Vice! It feels like it's been forever! Oh, definitely less than a year, I'm sure. Uh-huh. What brings you to Rad's at hand? Enjoying a spot of adventuring, or perhaps... how's the Inspector? Then you've heard. It's true, Inspector Hildebrand's gone into hibernation again, and... Oh wait, you're giving me that look. The one that screams, what about the whole weird portal business? Alright, since you silently asked. So back on the Ruby Sea, remember how Greg got doused with dew prism and was forced to whisk us all far away? Yeah? How that strange rift then opened up, which the Inspector then got sucked up into, and how I followed him in after that? Yeah? Well, after that, we all ended up in this bizarre place. Couldn't tell from up, down, left from right, and so we wandered lost and confused. Fortunately, Greg came to his senses and explained that we were in the Inspectorial Rift, and then used the same trick to bring us home. Greg himself stayed behind, though. Something about a score they had to settle. Not sure what that was about, but hey, you know Greg. Do we? Anyway, we're back now, but the rub is that Inspector Hildibrand hasn't opened his eyes once. I know he needs his beauty sleep, but it's been an awfully long time, and we've got cases to solve. I've been trying my hand at apothecary stuff, seeing if I can't make something that'll get him up and moving, but nothing seems to work. Well, I have been practicing. I have been at my crafters. I think we're making progress. Me and Mr. Chupacabra? From the Shakshuka concern? Remember Mr. Chupacabra, right? Got sucked up into the rift along with us. Former evil mastermind, not so bad once you get to know him. Ooh. Oh! I remember you! Pleased I am to meet you once more, and under less compromising circumstances. If I may correct our mutual friend, I am Jubraka, chairman of the Sajatra concern. Oh my god. Your distrustful and somewhat bloodthirsty glare is not unwarranted, but in my defense, who among us has not contemplated enslaving the rich and powerful to bend to the world to their whim? I mean, I guess eat the rich, I guess, but still. I pray you forgive me for my prior joke and allow me to assure you that after wandering the interdimensional rift for the sisters only know how long, I am a changed man. Naturally, I understand that words alone would not suffice to absolve me of my sins. Thus, since my return, I have operated a humble apothecary that caters to the needs of one and all. Furthermore, I made arrangements for Miss Nashu's workshop. Rest assured that I will spare no effort in helping her see Inspector Hildebrand awaken and return to full health. And with that, if you would excuse me, I must see to other business. See, no! See, no! No! Fool me once. Okay? Not a second time. Isn't he the nicest ex-villain you've ever met? The nicest ex-villain I ever met was arguably Emmett Selk. Even then, I wouldn't call him nice. He was like nice in his own way. Oh, Euless probably would be the nicest ex-villain. But was Euless really a villain? I think, no, Gaius. You're right, Gaius would be. But that's right. I have just finished my latest medicine. Got high hopes for this new recipe. I suppose I have to get a look at the Manderville man himself. By all means. The inspector is resting in a room up in Kama, awake or asleep. I'm sure you enjoy your company. Let's go! So far, your main villains, guys, don't... We had nice ex-villains that have passed. Again, points at Emmett Selk. Although, I feel like if you were to hear me from the Ethereal Sea, he would just shout, "I'm not fucking dead!" Technically speaking, he's not. He's just waiting for reincarnation. Nope. That's not it. Here we go, comma. Yeah, when I get you, Emmett Selk. I said that with my whole chest and I meant it. Oh my god, it's like he is dead. That motherfucker better not be in this home, anywhere near this home. Are you? Yeah, buddy. Isn't this room nice? Mr. Chupacabra's taking care of everything, even paid the rent in full. But I'm distracting you, aren't I? You need to concentrate while you examine the inspector, yes? Study the sleeping Inspector Hildebrand. You may move the camera. Okay. Alright. The cause of his coma. He's breathing. Hildebrand's leg. Hildebrand's face. Arm? Okay, leg. The exquisite buckles of the stylish footwear are designed unique to the House of Manderville. These shoes would almost certainly fetch a small fortune in the markets. So, steal his shoes? Sell them? Rippling muscles bespeak impressive strength, while smooth skin suggests that only on the rarest occasions does the man resort to violence. Troublingly, his limbs are stiff and cold to the touch, as if the blood runs cold in his veins. His face? Rugged features belie what is, I cannot read, at close glance, the sensitive mien of a cultured gentleman. The text is just unending glaze, hello? While he still breathes, he appears to be locked in deep slumber. Alright, doctor, what's wrong with him? The inspector's condition is disturbingly reminiscent of the scions who were summoned to the first... Please, please, please don't tell me he's in the first running around naked. Please, please, please don't tell me. No, finished already? Any theories as to what's wrong with the inspector? I suspect he... Please don't let it be that he was summoned to another reflection. I mean, I don't. But that's what you're supposed to say at times like this. I know that much. How do we wake him up? We gotta hunt for his soul. On the first. Unfortunately. Return his soul to his body? But where did it go? And what's it doing there? Probably went to the first to become the Gentleman of Darkness, you know, as you do. I see. Right. So you can go there? Great! In that case, I'll leave the soul searching to you. I'm sure it goes without saying, but once you've arrived in this otherworldly world, look for a place that smells of mystery and intrigue and chat with people there. That's standard agent of inquiry protocol. Oh, and since this is Inspector Hildebrand we're talking about, don't be surprised if you find him asleep or haven't forgotten a thing or two. But not to worry. I prepared my traditional medicine in case. Don't hesitate to use him with that. Do take care out there. I guess so this is like to make up for the lack of Shadowbringer Hildebrand. The spirit does... Wait! Does he actually sometimes show up in the Hero's Gauntlet? I never realized that was like that much... Do they pull from like a pool of random like spirits then? We did see him when we did yours. Really? And I had no idea. Not me munching on some goldfish in between. Check in on Silva Unicolai. Or I thought we did already. I went to the 13th. I thought we already did this. Oh! Oh my god, wait, I do know the sting of the Ascian's deception, just that this Golbez now strives to make amends for his transgressions. As for your friend Zira, I struggle to believe she not only journeyed here to the first, but was able to take light into herself. That one might have such strength of spirit beggars belief. It is not to say that Unokala and I are not capable of our own right. In fact, I believe it may soon be time to put our plans into motion and return home to the 13th. Oh? Zeromus. He was a great hero of Eld, beloved by all. Never did I imagine his name would live again after 10,000 years. Fitting that another who bears it might aid us. Even if the only way of a Memoria crystal. That it should be wielded by the Zero is both reassuring and encouraging. To know that we are not alone in our endeavor makes our work here in the first all the more important. Speaking of which, I recently spoke with your comrades returned from the Empty. Only Urianger could have arrived at the solution as ingenious as a primal summoning. Marine and Gaia are quite the formidable pair, aren't they? Skilled combatants give with the command over light and dark. Were their strength not crucial to the first restoration, I would ask that they join us when we return to the 13th. Aww, they got updated! Alright guys, I'm gonna eat these 2 goldfish and then drink some water. Gotta have energy to continue. Drink the goldfish, eat some water. Ah, a little backwards, you know? Mm-hmm. Done. Alright. What's up, Glittered? Welcome back, friend. I'd offer you a pint, but my barman's sense tells me that's not why you're here. No, we're looking for a potentially, hopefully, fully clothed man. So this friend of yours has gone missing. Sorry to hear that, but plenty of travelers pass through these parts. Could you describe the fellow to me? Hume, burly, wears a monocle, and a well-meaning idiot. Yes, that sounds familiar. Mind you, I didn't see him myself, but I do believe one of our bounty hunters spied such a man when you were all battling that horde of spectral warriors. Oh my god, they're referring to the Hero's Gauntlet! Geode! Geo, my goat! Come here a moment. There's someone who wants to speak with you. Oh, no, she's back to her ways. That's so. Bake it. Quick. A shame isn't gonna drink yourself. Oh, Geo, never change. If it ain't Vice, what brings you back to our neck of the woods? Now that you mention it, I did see someone like that. Back there on the battlefield after you ran off to do more hero work. At first, I thought he was going to attack me like the rest of the spirit Whatsits, but no, he just stood there striking a pose. Trying to scare me or seduce me. Damned if I could tell. Honestly, sounds about right. Still, he was glowing, and I wasn't about to take any chances, so I said, "Hey, piss off, ghost!" and sent him packing. To where, Geo? Did he die, you ask? To which I say, what am I, a Kyrugian? Also, I've kept my mug waiting long enough. Good talk. Never fucking change. Could it be? The Warrior of Darkness. Oh! Oh my god, it's you guys! Wait, you guys are more kitted out than I last remembered. I thought that was your voice, but was convinced my ears were playing tricks on me. It's good to see you again. Didn't mean to eavesdrop, but we overheard you discussing the renegade poser. We've been searching for the renegade poser. We've been searching for him for some time now. There have been sightings in Lakeland, you see. Vaughn and I have been tasked with getting to the bottom of it. We have little in the way of useful information, though. All we know is that he appears without warning and strikes a disturbing pose. They talk about him as if he's a flasher or something. He's not caused any harm, if you discount the shock of a strange man I hate the word gesticulating in your general direction, that is. Nevertheless, we're worried that his behavior might escalate. Have you been tasked with apprehending the miscreant as well? Not quite, Vonard. Vice come back to track down a missing friend. Your miscreant, I regret to say, might be my friend. Unfortunately. The man you're looking for might be one and the same, then why not work together? Between the three of you, you're bound to have better luck. A good old team up. It would be an honor and a great help. Just about to leave to gather testimony as it happens. Come and join us in Sullen when you finish here. We'll solve this mystery in no time. We love rounding up our usual miscreants. It's been a minute since we've traversed properly around Lakeland, though. Or any part of Shadowbringers, to be fair. Alrighty. Oh, it feels so good to be flying. Unlike in Endwalker territory, where I've absolutely neglected all my aether currents and have been from this point on, YUZI'S is going to walk. if we exclude the trip. That wasn't Lakeland though. That was Amarang, right? If I recall properly. Were we hanging around Lakeland all that much? I don't remember anymore. My memory has gone to shit. I need to play some memory games, maybe. I've recently been put on doing crosswords, like the New York Times crossword. Guys, I feel like I need to get smarter because I do not know enough. Break out the Nintendo DS and play Brain Age. Wait, those are like the brain, like the actual Get Smarter like games that were available, right? Oh, that fellow? I saw him the other day on the way home from Clearmelt. Enjoyed one too many libations after my bath and ended up wandering off in the forest. Before I knew it, the sun was dipping low and the sky turning dark, and I was beginning to wonder if I ever make it home. Then I felt a gentle tug at my arm. And, would you believe it, this odd-looking man led me out of the forest and sent me back on the road. I thanked him profusely, but he said nothing in reply. Just struck this pose and walked off. Here's the thing. If he got to the first and he's helping people, and people aren't freaking out the fact that he's naked, where did he get the clothes? Are we assuming that he has stolen clothing? Don't worry about it. I don't know, man. The glowing summons had clothes? Oh, that is true. Huh. Did I see him? You bet I did. I was crossing through the forest of the Lost Shepherd on my way to deliver fish, so he's in the forest. I don't know where this odd man leapt up in front of me. I thought he was a bandit at first, but then he abruptly turned to the side, curled his neck, and put his fist to his head as if to say... I don't know. It was baffling. I ran when I realized he wasn't going to do anything else. Why is he posing, though? Man, the night music is always so pretty. Why, yes, I saw something like that when I was out picking mushrooms in the forest. He even spoke to me. I was repulsed at first by his form, but he only wanted to warn me that fell beasts lurked in the forest and I should be wary. Contrary to appearances, I'd say he was actually quite gentlemanly. Oh, don't say that. So he's in the forest somewhere. Somewhere. Were you able to learn anything? Yeah, he's definitely in the forest. Not only has the poser caused no harm, he's even helped people? So he's a gentleman, albeit a suspicious one. Something of a contradiction, you might say, but there's no reason to doubt what we heard. Everyone seemed to encounter him in the forest of the Lost Shepherd, right? Then that's where we'll look next. Shall we? Where is... Oh, it's here. Oh, okay, it's this. Is this considered a forest? It's so sparse. It looks like a swamp. Speaking of swamp. Too bad we never did get to watch Shrek 2. Ice Age, though, is now up for the movie poll. We have... What is it? It's Ice Age... What are the options again? I can't believe Ice Age is in the same pool as 5 centimeters per second. That's what I can't believe. Some folks might argue a suspicious gentleman is more dangerous than a man more blatant in his villainy. This gentlemanliness could well be a ruse to mask all kinds of evil intentions. True, it could be a scam. Well, here we are, but how exactly are we supposed to begin our search? These woods are, well, woods. Got a plan, do you? Far be it from me to doubt the Warrior of Darkness. Show us what you got in mind and we'll back you up to the best of our ability. What is... Okay, so what's the plan? I see. Well, this is not totally out of the wheelhouse of what I was expecting, but all right, I guess. Perform a Manderville Mambo. Oh my good look. It's the noises! The jazz hands! What? We did it all night? They learned it? Hark! What familiar gentlemanly gyrations are... Please don't call them gyrations. Oh. Oh my god, he's... What? Is he a sin eater? Oh, he still has the makeup on. God damn it. He still has the makeup on? Light Warden? No. No. What? There's no way he's a Light Warden. What is happening? On your guard, it's a Sin Eater. No, he's just stupid. That's no Sin Eater. No, I'm not calling. It's Hildebrand. Hildebrand? Who is this Hildebrand of whom you speak? I am the forgiven gentleman, devourer of sins, light warden, extraordinary. God, no! You might occasionally moonlight as a zombie overlord, but trust me, you are a gentleman expector. Inspector, Sin Eater, Inspector, Sin Eater. You are acquainted with this, gentleman? Unfortunately, yes. Right then, clearly your friend has been through a lot, but still, how did he get it in his head he's a Sin Eater? Is there no way to bring back his memories? Ah, well, glad that you mentioned that. Please hold. What on earth did Nashu Okay, that's not what I thought was gonna... Explosives? We're still trying to save him, right? Listen, I didn't know... What? Hot potato! Volleyball? What is that happen? What? Taylor? Are we in a Haikyuu episode? gonna set! Spike! 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 We are in a Haikyuu episode! What? Wicked White, we've killed him! No, this is a part of the process. You good there, man? I say, Vice, I'd resign myself to Nashi's ungentle methodology, but you too, my brutish friend. But never mind that. I do not recall the world being quite so purple. You and me both, my guy. Previously, I was with Nashu and Greg, wandering the bizarre shadowy realm known as the Inspectorial Rift. Interspectorial? I don't really remember. Oh my god, this is literally... Oh, wow, we are heading back to Shadowbringers. Where am I? Who am I? Geo! Oh, that's where Geo encountered him. Oh. Are you not gonna ask questions? Man literally just stancing up! That sickening light. That aggressive posturing. I know what you are. You're one of them, ain't you? What you need is a good old-fashioned dwarven decking. Oh my god. Piss off, Ghost! Dude, they went so hard with the effects. What? Okay. Sin Eater? What? I hate that movement. What? Oh. Is bro throwing it back? What is happening? The city, instead of devouring, just up and left. Run for your lives, it's a Sin Eater. What? A Sin Eater? Is that why he a sin eater? I'll be damned. I saw a vision of the man's past. No wonder he became convinced he was. That's not logical reasoning! I saw it too. It was quite possibly the most ridiculous memory I've ever glimpsed. Answer me, my faithful assistant, where are we? And why is it so purple? I don't know, man. The first? The first of what? Are you telling me we've somehow traveled to an entirely different world? Good gods, to think that I've transcended the very boundaries of time and space, but... Worry not, my adoring fans. Hildebrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, will return to you forthwith. That's not... Oh god, okay, here we go. Okay, well, I see we're ending this here. Ooh, also, I know it was a minute. I was in a cutscene, but Pagan, thank you. Mars, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, raiders. Hi, my name is Yuzi. I'm the Guardian Spirit of Joy, and we are doing some Hildebrand adventures in Endwalker in the Final Fantasy XIV. Mars, if you're still here, if you have to go eat, sleep, get some rest, go outside, touch some grass, touch some ass with consent, please feel free to do so, as well as anyone else that came from Mars's raid. But otherwise, you guys are more than free to chill and chat with us. At least Elidibus isn't to blame for this one. No, yeah, no, you know what? You're right. You're right on that. Oh my god. I have just big stretch. Drink some water. And I guess we keep going. Wouldn't the solution simply be to just convince Hildebrand to venture back via a little soul vessel made by Becklug or something? That would be the answer, right? I can't help but feel that this is not what the Echo was intended for. There are two kinds of people before Hildebrand right now, I see. What is that thumbnail? A soulful reunion. Hildebrand is back and full of spectral beans? Well, I've enjoyed what time I've spent this far-flung first that I can remember. We should be getting back to our own world soon. Would you happen to know how we might be doing that? Well, your body's already on the source, so restore my soul with a spirit vessel. Say no more. Your cursory description was more than enough for me to grasp the concept completely. It is not unlike brewing the perfect cup of tea, which means our task is clear. We require the services of a skilled soul sommelier. How do you pronounce this word? It's sommelier. Sommelier. Okay, thank you. Oh, sommelier. Starting early. Listen, I need to prepare for Claire. Guys. Audie, we're gonna have some words after this. Sommeliers pants grab. Sommelier is right. Oh, smelly. I'm gonna go with sommelier. gosh. Guys, should I have a Duolingo French stream before we start Claire? I worry that I might need to do that. I have a fear. We require... I know a soul sommelier named Backlog. Wow, I literally predicted this. Splendid. I see that even in this world you rub shoulders with the cream. Let us pay this Backlog a visit. Not sure what you're planning to do with souls, but if you require Backlog's assistance, we can help. Aye, they've aided us time and again. I reckon they do the same for your friend here. Come with us to the Cabinet of Curiosity. We get to see Warren, our bookworm boyfriend. French pronunciation contest with the mods. Well, one of my mods actually learned French, and I think I would make him... I don't know if I would piss him off, or like I would make him happier that I'm mispronouncing French. Boz has learned French. Oh yeah. Yeah, Boz knows French. Depends on how angry you want to be before you start. I feel like we should do like a basic crash course on French learning. Would it be that difficult? I don't know. If you're ready, I'll call for Backlog. There they are. Ah, the genius souls. No, you're looking at the wrong person, Hildy. You've come highly recommended by Vice. Somewhat an adorable... Little puppy you have? Hildy, no! What, soul what? Puppy? I beg your pardon, but there seems to be some confusion. Puppy? Who is this imbecile, Vice? I've half a mind to make him dig a hole so I can throw him in it. But, presume he's a friend of yours. And when a need why do you presume he's a friend of mine after saying that? What? Another of your friends that needs to be sent back to the source? Have you forgotten how complex and difficult it was to do it the last time? Yet you waltz in here and ask me this favor with the air of one shopping for a new hat. His case is no different from the others, at least. He is present only in soul as they were. We'll need another spirit vessel, of course. You don't happen to have one on you already, do you? Nope, we are a little shit out of luck. Oh, no, we do? Entrusted to you by the Crystal Exarch, you say? If only he knew how you were using it. Fortunately, I have a porksy on hand. We've been using it to treat patients at risk of transforming into eaters, but I suppose it's due for a change of pace. There is, however, one concern. In case I didn't make it clear before, the process can be place a great strain upon one's soul. If he is lacking in resilience, there's a chance he will not survive. That his very essence will be rent asunder. Oh, I don't think we need to worry about that. We absolutely do not need to worry about that. After what he's... that is a risk I am willing to take. After what he's lived through, it'd be implausibly anticlimactic for him to die like that. Trust me. Haha, Vice knows me all too well. I assure you, my good sommelier... I already forgot the pronunciation. Sommelier, who is most certainly not a dog. You needn't worry for Hildebrand, Heliodor, Maximilian Manderville. Yes, I get the distinct impression that the gods themselves could not kill him if they tried, and they have. Come along then, Hildy. I can't be bothered to remember that name. I love Backlog. 1,000 thanks. Simply point me to the soul siphon and I shall hop right in. If Hildebrand ever had to have a voice, it would be the guy who voices Kronk specifically. I need that. It has to be a must. The rest of you can wait here. I promise I won't hurt him, no matter how much I might be tempted. Yes, Patrick Warburton. Yes, yes, yes. Him and him alone. Oh, why'd I go quiet? Oh, that was fast? You will be pleased to know that the process was smooth and uneventful. Honestly, I was hoping for more of a challenge. All you need to do is take a spirit vessel back to the source and bring it in contact with the corporeal body. You should awaken immediately with his soul and memories intact. There's nothing else. Vaughn and I should be getting back to our duties. It was a pleasure, Vice, if all too brief. I won't pretend I understood even a fraction of what happened, but I'm glad I was there for it. Till we meet again, rest assured that Thaler and I will be doing our damnedest to look after the people here in your absence. Hell yeah, boys. Good shit. Good work. Alright, I guess that was the short nod to Endwalker. I mean, not Endwalker. Shadowbringers, so that they could, you know, at least mention it once, which is really nice. And I guess from here on out, it's gonna be mostly Endwalker? This is me just spitballing right now. Alright, let's see. Wait, no, we have to go comma. Ba-ba-da, ba-ba-ba-ba-da, ba-da-ba-ba-da. Where? Nashu, where's Hildy's body? Nashu, where is Hildy's body? You're back! And not a moment too soon. We have an emergency on our hands. A brightly glowing spirit vessel that currently houses the resolute spirit of Inspector Hildebrand. Where's the body, Nashu? The Inspector's soul is in this, you say? That's great, but we have another problem now. The Inspector's body has gone missing. We went to the markets to do some shopping and when we came back, he was nowhere to be seen. Nashu. I double-checked that every door was locked before you left, but there's nothing to suggest that someone forced their way in. We've got a case on our hands. The case of the evaporating inspector. We must begin our investigation at once. Come on, let's look for witnesses. Where the hell is the body, Nashu? We cannot. Good question. Next question this. I was too distracted with stalking to make note of any comings or goings, brother. I did see a man carrying a particularly large sack so heavily he strained to lift it. I didn't... Is it the fucking Lalafell? Is it the Lalafell? Alright. You stop looking at her. Also, in a minute, we're going to be reaching the top of the hour for a 3-minute ad break. That allows the rest of this hour to be ad-free. So, we're going to take a pause here and we're not going to continue on with this particular questline until everyone's back from ads. Which is perfect timing because I need to refill my water bottle. Yes, the falafel. Man, a falafel sounds so good right now. But yeah. Thank you for the hydrates, Arian. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Alrighty. What needs to happen is I am gonna go. Ads are gonna start in like 10 seconds. I'm gonna go refill my water bottle. Try not to burn down the stream. and we shall reconvene in like 3 minutes. All right. See you guys later. Alrighty, I'm back. What? Why do I see fire in chat? Hello? What the hell are you guys up to? Excuse me. How else do you toast marshmallows? Where'd you guys get the tinder from? Where'd you guys get the firewood from? The kindling? Where'd you guys get all that from, huh? Dude, guys, soup and marshmallows do not go together. What are you guys talking about? Hello? Just don't check the basement. The mod blankets. What do you mean? Is hot chocolate not a soup with marshmallows? Actually, you may be onto something. Hold on, hold on, hold on. You may be cooking with that. You may be honestly, you may be cooking with that. Also, a part of me wonders, would tomato soup and marshmallows go together? Because tomato soup is kind of sweet. I'm kind of curious now. A little bit. I doubt it. I don't know. You never know. All right, who's back from the ads? 07's in chat. Who's up? Who was ready? What do we got? Is everyone back? Is everyone free? Are we all free? Hell yeah. Okay, nice. Dubious individual. If someone is named Dubious, I immediately have suspicions, but okay. Ah, there you are. This man said he has vital information that will help us in our... Are we... Was Hildy kidnapped? Are we being forced to pay a ransom? A pleasure to make your acquaintance. I am Delian, editor-in-chief of the Thavnarian Truth, a monthly publication devoted to exploring unexplained and otherworldly phenomena of our isle. This is not what I was hoping for, but okay. Your companion shared with me the news of your friend's disappearance, and I happen to know precisely who is behind the incident. But I fear you may not like the answer, for the kidnapper is not of this star. Oh my god, it's like these true crime podcasts, or those like supernatural podcasts. They come from the heavens, from beyond the great expanse. They descend in curious saucer-shaped airships to study our... We are not having a conversation about aliens right now. I have already dealt with Omega. We are not having a serious conversation about aliens right now. Our society, our buildings, our very bodies. You shudder, no doubt, as you realize of whom I speak. It couldn't be, you protest, but it could, and it is. Your dear friend, the Inspector, has been abducted by aliens. Oh, but he'll be fine, you assure yourself. After all, they just want to understand us better. You poor, deluded child. That they do, but to what end? Why else? That they might one day take over our world. What is happening right now? You might as well be wearing a tinfoil hat. What is worse, they plot to do so with the aid of collaborators. For the Charlians are in league with our would-be over... Oh my god, are they talking about the Loporrits? Are they talking about... Are they talking about Loporrits? Providing the aliens with vital information on our vulnerabilities in exchange for a position of power within their regime. Final Days was also the work of these alien invaders, an attempt to sow chaos that our world would become easy to conquer. Blessedly, it was thwarted, if only by dumb luck, as those that did the thwarting were blissfully unaware of the true nature of the threat. I had hoped that the setback would discourage the aliens from coming back, if not move them to abandon their ambition, but it would seem events have only emboldened them. They were indeed carrying out abductions here, in Radzatan. Even as we speak, your friend lays prone on a sterile bed in the... I cannot read. In their base on the surface of the moon, where they poke and probe him with inscrutable instruments as their floppy ears wiggle with fiendish... They are talking about Loporrits. But I've said too much. I must continue my investigation in secret. The fate of our world is at stake. Oh no, that sounds awful. We have to go to the moon and see... How did he end up on the moon anyway? I think he was a few materials short of a full belt. At least he got the floppy ears part right. Sure. So you don't think the Inspector is somewhere getting probed by aliens? But if not them, then who's probing him? No one's probing anyone, if anything. A man carrying a suspiciously large sack. That sounds promising. Maybe someone else can tell us more. Uh-huh. Sorry, guys. I have to double check one thing. Okay. Someone up ahead may have seen something. Let's ask around. Oh, goodness. Someone up ahead? Oh, up here. Okay. Even if he were on the moon, how the hell would he get up there? Is my question. There we go. This was our... Archisodra. Haruka and his family are the nicest people. They've got such gentle eyes and long snouts too. Longer than anyone I've met in Eorzea. If I hear the word large sack, a man with a large sack one more time, I'm gonna start thinking god-awful thoughts. The man with the sack? Indeed, I couldn't help but take note of him as he passed, trying so very hard to be inconspicuous as he was. He descended to Alzadel's path, then went over to the fountain where he met with the merchant, I believe. Are we dealing with human trafficking? Such a hefty sack it was, my mind was racing with the possibilities of what it might contain. That had to be our man, right? We need to hunt down that merchant. Oh boy. Oh, here we go. My ankles. Oh, this is square instead of circle. Reminds me of the giant statue of Lord Godbert at the gold saucer. Once the inspector's back on his feet, we'll have to show him. Don't worry about my thoughts, man. A man with a large sack. Ah, you bet I saw him. In fact, I sold him my chocobo. First, I thought I told him to get lost. That bird and I go way back and so forth, but he was in a hurry and his offer was very generous. When you're in my line of work, you can't afford to get too sentimental. And now I can buy a whole stable's worth of chocobos. Did he say where he was planning to go next? He was muttering something about having to get to Saltwind's Welcome in a hurry. Probably why he was desperate for a chocobo. It's a long way to go on foot. Never mind the sack. Did you hear that, Vice? We need to head to Saltwind's Welcome right away. Wow, thank goodness I've unlocked flight in around Thavnair. Wow, what a blessing. Oh, here. I'm so glad we did Aether Currents for that particular area before all this. Otherwise, this would simply be suffering. Alright, Saltwind's Welcome. Where are you? There you are. Here we are, which means the mysterious man with the mysterious sack must be near. Keep your eyes peeled. Over there! That man is definitely up to no good. Okay, that's not nearly as large of a sack as I thought. Maybe he's waiting for a co-conspirator? We should stay out of sight and watch what happens. Under no circumstances, Nashu. Do not throw any bombs. How long have we been waiting? Oh, it's Mr. Chupacabra. But he expressly told us he had to put the evil schemes he had put the evil schemes behind him. He wouldn't lie. Would he? Oh no. Would he? I fucking knew it. It is kind of human trafficking. The goods appear to be none the worse for wear. Very well. Your payment as promised. But what are you gonna do to him? My client will be most pleased. Who's your client? What? What? We're in a mecha now? Oh no! Is he gonna feed the inspector to that giant sea monster? It is an honor and a pleasure, as always, Dr. Luge? Have faith the specimen will meet with your satisfaction. What the fuck is this? So this is the one said to be the strongest, most resilient in all the world. The Manderville man? None other. He has weathered countless explosions and multitudes of martial abuses, including a devastating suplex I myself did witness. It is even said he survived a journey to Dalamud itself and survived the Lesser Moon's fall with nary a scratch. Most fortunately for us, he has fallen into a coma from which I am assured he will never wake. You are free to do with his body as you please. I don't remember this robot at all. Wee! Even the mightiest of warriors can't fight while asleep. Those meddlers may have gotten the better of me and my beautiful boy in the Tower of Babel? But my next trial will be all but invincible. With this body mind to command, I will exact a bloody, glorious revenge. What the fuck? Forgive me my boldness, Dr. Luge, but when might I expect the rest of my payment? I have debts that must be repaid. Worry not, with the Telafari gone for good, the vast fortune of House Brutus is entirely at my disposal. I shall shower you with wealth, my loyal minion. And gladly shall I accept the spoils, Doctor, and resolve never to renounce my wicked ways. Oh my god, for surely this time I will suffer no comeuppance. He says, surely not. Hey, boys. No, not you. Not now. I must away. Bro is dipping with, oh my god. Wait, Dr. Luge, my payment. After them? Wake up, Inspector! Nashu? What? We're just chucking it? The container! Could it be? The world's no longer purple. Stop moving, damn you. You're supposed to be the comatose centerpiece of my glorious revenge. What is that? A bob? A rocket? Why is there a rocket button at the top? Oh. Okay. What? Why is the button at the top? You know, okay, I've given up. Fully understanding. Okay. Not again! Is he just gonna torpedo down directly at the robot, perhaps? Close your mouth at least. Do you know what that... Okay, boosters, thrusters are up. Nashu? Why are you just press... Oh no. Oh! They just unleash a nuclear bomb. What? Oh, is that it? A seagull? On a... Okay. I say, that was rather dramatic series of events to awaken to, but more importantly, after a brief detour, I find myself in my own world once more. My most sincere apologies for causing you such trouble, my loyal assistants, but rejoice, for Hildebrand, agent of Inquiry Inspector Extraordinaire, has made his triumphant return. Guys, where's our crystal, our soul transporter? No! Shut the fuck up. Get out of there! Wait, actual aliens exist? What is... How are they gonna explain this? How are they explaining this? Are we just standing there? What? I didn't realize UFOs would be in 14. I knew it. An alien abduction, and to think I would have had the chance to witness one with my own eyes. This month's issue of the Thavnarian Truth shall be the best one yet. And just when I thought we finally had the inspector back, off he went. Then came back and then floated off again. So, what's the plan now? What? I know it's not the first time he's taken to the skies without warning, but still, it's always a little disappointing. There's no use crying over flying specters. Let's return to Radzadhan. Step one, big... How do we account for actual flying saucers in Eorzea? You tell me. How does that pan out in anyone's plan anywhere? Oh gosh, I'm getting eepy. Oh, Inspector, why have you left me again, and where have you gone? No, this won't do! Get it together, Nashu! There's a case to be solved. Just you wait, Inspector. Your loyal assistant Nashu will solve the mystery of your disappearance again! And don't you worry, Vice. As soon as I have a new lead, you'll be the first to know. Till next time. Oh, cutscenes! Meanwhile, in Mare Lamentorum? What? Did it just spit him out? Okay. Oh my god, is it? Is it like a little onion thing? What? What? It's a Pikmin? It's a Pikmin. Wait, what is this? Oh, the end credits? With astute mind and explosive panache, you'll find the crime, crack the case in a flash. Dashing debonair, pure gentleman's flair, our agent of inquiry, Hildebrand of Manderville. Oh my god. Truth and justice never oh my god. Guys. What? What is... What is happening? I know we're doing Hildebrand, but why am I actively taking psychic damage? Aren't you so glad relics are locked behind this? I don't even think about relics. I'm just trying to comprehend the story. Okay, you should be used to. Oh, it's been a minute since we did Hildebrand. Okay, it's been a second. All right. Okay, I'm trying to look at the time because I am getting tired. It's either we start. What I'm assuming is the next episode of Hildebrand, because this is like the end of one. Or that was patch. Oh, is there Hildebrand in 6.55? Because that... Oh, so if it is, we wouldn't be able to finish Hildebrand until I finish 6.55. Is that correct? Ooh. There's no 0.55 Hildy. There is, but it shouldn't affect the MSQ. Oh, okay, okay. It's not MSQ dependent. Perfect. Perfect. Hildy only needs 6.0. Okay, that's good, that's good, that's good. Okay. I think what I'm going to do is... Honestly, maybe we should just call it here. Because I need to get used to my streaming stamina again. So what's gonna happen is, I know today we were a little delayed with Hildebrand because of the Rising, but I really enjoyed the Rising. Tomorrow, we're gonna be back at it again, and we're just gonna go full Hildy. My question is, do you guys actually want a Hildebrand Insanity board? Because... Do you guys really want me to attempt to explain whatever the fuck just happened? Island Sanctuary is going, and the Variant Dungeon are gonna be their own streams, I have decided. And as well as other side quests, so I'm not too worried about those. I know we probably did one for ARR Hildy, and now I'm just like, man. Can it just be a question with, I have no idea what's going on? We'll see how well I've comprehended. Because there were at least 3 different journeys that we went on in this one Hildebrand session. Protector's Barbet. Oh no. But go. If you make an insanity board about insanity, you'll loop right around and be sane again. This I don't know if two negatives make a positive. I don't know if that's how that will work. I could do without an insanity board. Fun or not to make sense of it. You act as if that whenever I do my insanity boards, I may have some semblance of sense. You know what I mean? Oh my goodness. At some point, I'm gonna need to clean up my inventory. Also, was that like the animation change for the dramatic face? Was that supposed to be a JoJo reference? Because that was so abrupt. Yuzi, you do know 2 wrongs don't make a right, but 3 rights make a left. Okay. Boo, tomato, tomato, tomato. Okay. All right. All right, so what is going to happen is tomorrow we're gonna be doing more Hildebrand. I don't know yet if I've done some, if I'm gonna do the insanity board, but I know that you guys have been throwing in some 14 memes into the reacts channel. Maybe I want to peer into that because I don't want things to start stacking up and it's gonna be, is that Cindy Lou Who? Okay, I'm not gonna think about it too deeply. And that being said, let's see, on Saturday I'm gonna make some appearances and some friend streams. Other than that, we're gonna take it chill kind of this week aside from tomorrow. And then if I cannot finish Hildebrand tomorrow, it'll obviously go over to next week. And then next week, may I request, we're gonna have a uniform for next week. If you are going to be in the Discord, you'll know of this, but I request everyone, I guess, grab their berets and baguettes. Smiles. You guys have no idea how excited I am. You guys have no idea how excited I am. That being said, I know exactly who I'm gonna be rating today, because it's their birthday and they are currently a Sprout doing MSQ in Stormblood. I think we're gonna be rating Pixelvix and say hi. So if you guys, tomorrow comes, exactly, we're gonna be doing all the shenanigans tomorrow. So with that being said, please stick around and join for raid. Also, can I just say thank you guys so much for giving me a warm welcome. A welcome back, I should say. I always get, whenever I stop streaming for a while, I always get super nervous whenever I get back to the swing of things. Because, you know, I've been out of my routine. And seeing you guys and all your familiar faces, even though, like, yeah, I see you guys around the Discord and we interact, but, like, seeing you guys in chat, I don't know, it instills a lot of comfort in me. Like, it's very comforting, and I'm very happy that I'm so lucky to have you guys as people who support me. So with that being said, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Daniel, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. Please use the emotes for good, not evil. Please stick around and wish Pixel a happy birthday. We're gonna be rating them, and again tomorrow I'm gonna be streaming the Hildebrand. If not, and if whatever, you know, I can't finish, will get rolled over to the next week. I'm so excited for a new chapter of streams to start for us. Have a good morning, afternoon, evening, and night, and I'll see you guys on the flip side. Okay, ready? Good night.
If anybody wants to join and jump in for dailies, feel free to come say hi and jump in, because I will.